Hello, my amazing miracle maker. We are going to have an energetic balance on all of the meridians, okay? Because I'm sitting here muscle testing which meridian to focus on, and the muscle testing isn't coming through clearly enough. Maybe I need to have some water. Yes. I mean, if muscle testing doesn't work for you, make sure that you have some water and then recalibrate. But then I keep doing it, I keep muscle testing, and then I realize, you know what? Maybe we just need to do all of the meridians. How are we going to do this? I don't know, but let's do it anyway. Give yourself permission to go within right now, to set an intention for your healing. Let me be your kinesiologist where I do the energy work for you and you simply receive, allow, and create the spaciousness within yourself, the stillness, the timelessness within yourself so that you can fully receive the transmission. I want this for you. Take a deep breath in because we are healing, transforming, transmuting, expanding, allowing, initiating. We are doing it all here. Okay. So activating, unblocking, rebalancing. This is what we do in this space. So, what would you like to work on energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually in this session? Give yourself permission to have a focus or give yourself permission to receive. So, I'd love for you to get into a comfortable position. State your intention to yourself. Maybe you want to place your hand on your chest or a hand on your lower belly or your back or your kidneys or any area that requires some additional support. Start breathing in and releasing all tension in your body. Slowing down. Maybe you want to release some burdens. Maybe you want to emancipate yourself. Maybe you want to embody the divine mother, the divine father within. Maybe you want to start nurturing yourself deeply. Let the light in. Let the light in. Breathing in. Breathing out. We're going to start this transmission by you imagining that your heart is a lighthouse. Now shine your light. Shine that lighthouse. The lighthouse is in full effect. Witness it, feel it, see it. You are the lighthouse. Now allow yourself to recognize that all opportunities, all the abundance, all the souls who are destined to meet you, all the people who are wanting to work with you, to hire you, to love you, they can all now see where you are because you have just made your location known. You are shining your light as the lighthouse, and now they can all see you, and they're all coming. Allow yourself to be found. Let these opportunities, people, destined pathways to come into your awareness. See what you see, feel what you feel, hear what you hear. Be your own inner prophet archetype and prophesize what is meant for you in this moment of being held, of being seen, of being witnessed as the light. Go within, glimpse at your vision. See it. What is your prophecy? What is here for you? See the proof and the evidence of it. Touch it, taste it in your vision. It's a future event of any kind that is the proof, the evidence that gives you ignition and inspiration and creativity, excitement to start a new journey. A new chapter, a rebirth moment is here for you. And just know that you now have an anchor, an anchoring point, an anchor that you can always shine the lighthouse that you are, shine as the lighthouse that you are from your heart space. Shine that light. Shine that light. Your location is recorded, seen, witnessed by all that is meant for you. Everything is on its way. Everything that is meant for you, that is good for you, that is yours by divine birthright, is on its way. And you can trust it, and you can trust yourself. What if the only reason why things have not worked out for you in the past is because A, it wasn't true to who you really are. It wasn't your divine blueprint. It was a blueprint that you had believed was necessary in order to feel successful, in order to feel secure, in order to feel fulfilled. But it never happened, or it hasn't happened, or it's not working because there is something far more aligned to your divine truth that is meant for you to realize and to pivot and to live a greater ease, because it is in the divine blueprint, and therefore it requires effortless action, not force. Something that suits and meets your nature, your true nature. What if anything that doesn't feel secure in your life is dissolving or not working because something greater is coming? We're integrating the wisdom of everything that you've learned and all perceived failure. And we're releasing you from making that call that it was a failure, because that's a judgment that doesn't serve you. You've always been protected. You've always been looked after. And now you're realizing that divine order is what you truly desire. Effortless action is who you really are. And everything else can fall away, because the true path is revealing itself to you now. And you will always be held. And in every present moment, you are always safe. And at any moment, you can shine that lighthouse, and you will feel the light support you, reassure you, serve you, hold you, love you, and nurture you. Take a deep breath in. We're going to release you from feeling backstabbed, burdened, embarrassed. We're going to release you from addictive negative patterns, knowing that you don't have to hold on to that you will survive beyond your addictions, that you're ready to. We're going to release you from feeling alienated, where you can't let go of the past, where you're carrying burdens, where you're feeling defensive. Would you like a balance on all of those aspects relating to your goal or relating to your current state and where you're at? This is a governing meridian balance. So this is a brain balance. This is a nervous system balance. And this is going to shift so much for you and open up the gate of life for you. The gate of life for you. Okay. So you might want to place your hand on your lower back if you want to activate your gate of life. Or you can just breathe into your spine and just make some spinal movements as if your spine is vertebra by vertebra, just unfurling itself, just opening up, just allowing it to be intuitive. There's no right or wrong how you want to activate every vertebrae of your spine. Moving your neck. Breathe. Okay. Now, the gate of life stabilizes the kidneys and the adrenals, clears the brain, benefits the lower back. It activates your source of essence, the essence of who you are, your prenatal energetics, the energies that created you. It also calms the spirit, releases disorientation, forgetfulness, fear, terror, nightmares, headaches, dizziness, painful joints, anxiety, sleep issues, immune system imbalances, backbone strength, anger, resentment, rage, trauma, digestive disorders, stomach aches, bringing one to peace and stillness. Any panic and hysteria is cleared. Clearing the brain, calming the spirit. Relieving trauma and shock. Lack of mental clarity, neck pain, hypertension, insomnia. We're balancing the function of the pituitary gland, activating a spiritual and emotional healing, releasing anxiety, anger, depression, hypertension, irritation. Activating the center of you, your center. Reviving consciousness and morale. Restoring the spirit after trauma. and releasing any sort of psycho-spiritual connections to lower back pain, such as financial and abundance imbalances. And this is just one out of many in the series that I'm going to offer you, okay? So, what is it for you specifically? The tendency to overwork, that might not be just in your career, in your vocation. It could also be overworking in any capacity. It's like, do you overwork your systems? Do you overwork your thinking? Do you overwork in general? So we're just releasing the root cause of your tendency to overwork. It may be trust. Why is there a tendency to overwork? We're going to release any mental imbalances relating to that, any thought forms that create that tendency. So let's find out the root cause of overworking. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and only allow what resonates. We're going to clear it on each and every timeline, on all levels and dimensions of your being. Take a deep breath in and out. Breathing in and out. If there's any part of you that has a need to prove your worth through achievement, can we dissolve this now for you into the light, into love, into balance, into presence? Say yes. Yes. Is there any unconscious pressure to survive, succeed, or be seen? Do you give yourself permission to release this unconscious pressure to survive, succeed, or be seen? Turning it into light, turning it into presence, turning it into joy, turning it into an opportunity. Is there a disconnect from yin and restorative balance? So your relaxation response, your ability to slow down and just be. And can we release this disconnection? Can we release any suppressed emotions and fear of stillness or being unproductive? Can we release any spiritual disconnection from your inner alignment and purpose? We're going to rebalance right now. Leave that point to me, governing for point. So your governing for is 1, 2, 3, just above your third vertebra from your tailbone. It is maybe a hand width from your highest point of your pelvic bone. So if you place your hands on your hips and find the pelvic bone, it might be tricky for you to find it, but intuitively you'll be able to. That's governing 3. And then you want to place your hand from your pelvic bone, and wherever the width of your hand from your pelvis meets, that's governing vessel 4 roughly. Find that vertebra, and if not, just place your entire hand onto that lower back roughly. I would say if it's from your pelvic bone, place your entire hand vertically up, and wherever your middle finger meets, I would stimulate that. Okay. or where your hand meets. So if you cannot find it exactly, no stress at all. All you've got to do is just rub all the way up and down from your pelvic bone to your mid back. Just activate all of the governing points. Now, the gate of life is, as we're working on that point for you, leave that with me. I'm unlocking it. I want you to just breathe into your lower back and feel it. We are healing you from burnout, adrenal depletion, fear of not surviving or thriving. We are healing any part of you that feels depleted and operates from survival-based work addiction. We're now going to take a deep breath in and go all the way up to governing 14. And the location of governing 14, again, we don't need to get it exact. Just go to the very beginning of your cervical spine, just underneath your skull, and start massaging or rubbing the vertebra that goes down from your neck, move all the way down your neck to the beginning of your thoracic, which is already the upper back. So just moving up and down from your neck all the way to that opening of your upper back. And it doesn't matter if you don't get it exact, you're just stimulating it. I already feel the stimulation of the entire meridian. So I just want you to close your eyes and just feel what I'm energetically tracing up and down. I'm just witnessing an energetic activation up and down your entire spine. And what we are doing is we are releasing you from any imbalance where there's too much yang energy of your whole body, overactivity that is pushing your system into constant doing without rest. We are healing your heart around the root cause of that. By connecting you to your inner self so that you can feel confident in yourself and you have this strong backbone and this ability to unwind, relax, and generate easily. So take a deep breath in. You might want to tap the top of your crown. This is governing 20. Or place your entire hand on your head, or allow me to energetically activate it. And we're releasing you from any disconnection from divine guidance that can result in overcompensation through mental overdrive, striving, or control. The emotional and the spiritual roots are fear of being still, fear of meeting one's own emotions. Can we clear that? Lack of internal self-worth, leading to needing external validation through performance. Can we heal that? Over-identification with doing as identity. I am valuable because I produce and achieve. Can we clear that for you? Now, as you breathe in and out, I'm still giving you a meridian massage. And all I want you to do is feel it. It's going up and down from your tailbone all the way up to your head, all the way down to your third eye, all the way down to the upper lip. I'm giving you a meridian massage. I'm witnessing it for you. I see like liquid selenite infuse into every energetic center that connects the governing vessel to all other centers because it goes up and down the spine. It interacts with every other center of your body. So just take a deep breath in. And we're restoring your yin yang balance to invite rest, softening, stillness, and feminine flow, knowing that you have an inner feminine and an inner masculine. And feminine flow is the invitation to intuitively live without a goal, a plan, a need, a desire, for you to just be, for you to just be in the stillness. No mental narrative is playing in the background. There's full permission to flow, knowing that this flow is the creative juice that will allow you to step into the timeline, the blueprint of true abundance for you, specifically for your true nature, for your true self. So take a deep breath in. We're going to go back to governing 4. I'll do that for you. Breathe into your lower back vertebra. And we're nourishing your kidneys and adrenals to restore your core life force and vitality. We're letting the divine guide action instead of fear. And for you to know the difference between you reconnecting with soul purpose through divine will guiding action instead of fear. Your motivations are going to recalibrate and shift now, knowing that before you may have been operating from fear motivators, and now you're operating from a true surrender to divine will because of the recognition that divine will is your highest value, your highest truth. It's what matters most to you because you want to be living in accordance to what is. And we're going to take a deep breath in to bring awareness to your spine and allow the flow along the spine to start gently unwinding, breathing in, and as you breathe into your spine, we're downloading. I release the need to prove my worth through overworking. I allow rest to restore me. I move from divine alignment, not fear. I am enough, even in stillness. As you breathe in and out, we're going to teach you how to listen to your inner voice. And we're going to teach you how to live your day-to-day life without not listening to your inner voice. As you breathe in and out, and you begin to start listening to your inner voice, we're going to release any of the root causes as to why one was not listening, why you may have had an imbalance in listening to your inner voice. So as you breathe in and out, again, I'm activating your crown point, your governing vessel 20 meridian acupoint. And as you feel that unblocking itself in relationship to listening to your inner voice, we're releasing you from any disconnection from source on the deepest cellular level. Your higher self. We're going to see you now, no longer making it hard to distinguish inner guidance from mental noise or external influence. As we move down to the center of your spine, allow me to activate GV14 for you. You just breathe into the mid of your spine. This point governs the yang energy of the entire body. Overstimulation can cause mental overdrive, where the voice of intuition is drowned out by fear, productivity, or external conditioning. So we're clearing all of the above. We're going to go down to the gate of life again. And we're going to release you from deep depletion that leads to core fear, adrenal fatigue, and survival consciousness, making the inner voice feel unsafe, impractical, and irrelevant. So as you breathe in to your lower back now to receive this balance, the root causes, take what resonates and allow yourself to take a deep breath in. 1, distrust of inner truth due to past rejection or trauma. If I follow what I feel, I'll be wrong, abandoned, unsafe. Can we release this unconscious patterning or any similar frequency belief system to that? Any versions of that? If I follow what I feel, I'll be wrong, abandoned, unsafe. And can we teach your consciousness who you are without that? Just take a deep breath in and out. Over-identification with mental control or logic. Yang dominance, silencing yin wisdom. Can we teach you who you are without that? And how to live your day-to-day life without your yang dominance, silencing your yin wisdom, without over-identifying with mental control or logic? And can we rebalance your yin wisdom with your yang wisdom? As you breathe, so remember, we're clearing, not listening to inner voice. Fear of divine power or purpose. Blocking intuition because it would require change, visibility, or surrender. Can we teach you who you are without that? Can we give you a higher perspective of truth, of love, of awareness around surrender, visibility, and change, knowing that it will be here for you, as in support is here for you, resourcefulness is here for you. There is no sacrifice. There is no consequence to this change. That all that is required is the intention of surrender, and you are given grace. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender to the divine power and the divine purpose of what is within me, what I'm coded for, what I'm blueprinted for, the truth of who I am. The root cause of not listening to the inner voice. Conditioning to follow external authority figures over yourself. Parental, religious, and cultural. Now, if you need to do emancipation work, if you need a divorce, a, an external authority, if you need to let it go, cut the cord or release the cord or pull out the bind or untangle yourself, do it, do it, do it. Because this external authority does not match your internal authority. And I would love for you to have the deepest connection, conviction to your internal authority so that you can live the blueprinted spiritual life here on earth that you're meant for. So take a deep breath into your lower back as we clear all root causes to not listening to your inner voice. We release you from indecision, chronic self-doubt, seeking external validation or permission consciously, unconsciously. We're releasing you from feeling spiritually disconnected, shame around your intuitive knowing or your sensitivity, operating from overthinking and burnout rather than soul alignment. And we're healing all these symptoms now. We're downloading right here and right now for you to know that when your governing vessel is balanced, which is what we're doing now, the crown opens, the spine aligns, and the inner voice becomes the clearest authority. You stop outsourcing truth and you begin embodying it. So we're going to now download what it's like to listen to your inner voice wholeheartedly. Close your eyes, rest and receive. Make sure that your breathing is very consistent in rhythmic inhale and exhale. Slow the breath down. I know how to safely hear, trust, and follow my inner voice with clarity and peace. I know the difference between the inner voice of external authority and the inner voice of internal truth and authority. I allow divine guidance to flow through me and speak to me from within. I release all blocks, fears, and resistance to receiving intuitive truth through my own crown and higher self. I am aligned with my own inner authority and divine direction, and I trust it. I clear the need for external validation to feel confident in my choices. I am grounded in my body, centered in my spirit, so I can hear truth clearly and respond from soul integrity. Take a deep breath in. I release the fear of being wrong, abandoned, or punished for trusting my inner knowing. I let go of ancestral and childhood conditioning that taught me to silence or override my intuition. I heal the part of me that believed my inner voice wasn't valid, welcome, or safe to follow. Breathe. I am now fully open to the quiet, powerful wisdom within me. I no longer betray myself to belong, please, or survive. I follow my voice. I follow the voice of my soul with love, courage, and devotion. I am a vessel of divine clarity. My spine is aligned. My crown is open, and my truth flows freely. I trust what I hear within. I trust what I know, and I walk in alignment with my soul. Take a deep breath in, downloading. Downloading the root causes and the activations for not listening to the inner voice. The next activation for the governing meridian. So I just had a realization now that I want to give you specific balances, muscle tested for you, my miracle maker, but I don't want them to be lengthy, long, and, too much. I want like really potent activations. So, because I said that we're going to do all the meridians, how about, and I don't mind because you and me are going to receive the absorption of this. You do it in your own time. There's no pressure, there's no stress. You do you. But how about I give you short and sweet, but every day for the next however it takes, I jump on and I'll do a different meridian every day and specific to you, muscle tested. And that way you have all the 12 meridians rebalanced for you. Let's do this. So, the next activation is any part of you that feels overlooked. It can be in business. It can be in relationships. It can be with your connection to God. It can be within yourself, like were you overlooking yourself? It can be in any nuanced capacity, really. Like it could be so minute of, like for us to really dive deep into in what ways you feel overlooked. Could be sibling stuff, cousin stuff. Like that's what I mean by nuance. Could be childhood, past life, ego level, collective level. Something might not be working out in your life and somehow it relates to you being overlooked. Now we're clearing this. So as you breathe in and out, we're rebalancing on all levels and dimensions of your multidimensional being the imbalance of overlooked and reclaiming you not only listening to your inner voice, feeling optimistic about the future, feeling regulated and attuned to energy, trust in yourself as the universe, supporting yourself and others. We're reclaiming all of that for you. We're reclaiming your connection, your confidence, your boundaries, your great power, your full presence. You're focusing on the now, your safety and protection. You're emotionally standing tall. You're in charge of your direction. You have let go of your past. You have willpower. You're able to unwind, relax, and generate easily. You're carrying yourself well. You can stand your ground and you have a balance of support because you know who you are. Your life is in order and You're proud of your past. This is what we're creating, the sense of identity. Okay. So where I'm doing the meridian massage for you, you just feel what you feel. And the root causes of feeling overlooked. When someone feels overlooked, it often means, one, their true essence was not witnessed in childhood, family, or by key relationships. Now, without you feeling like a victim, can we release you from any aspect of you frozen in time or floating in time or lost in the ethers of the quantum and quantum wave functions where your true essence was not witnessed? And can we witness your true essence now? Can we release any parts of you in any timeline where you were not reflected back as significant, valued, or powerful? Say yes. Can we rebalance you now from any part of you that has learned to silence your truth, stay small, or defer to others' light in order to survive? And can we release, dissolve, and rebalance any part of you where you collapsed in core identity, showing up as lack of direction or clarity, overcompensation through perfectionism or overworking, insecurity about being visible or seen, disconnection from divine self-worth? We're healing through the gate of life. I'm holding that point for you. And we're releasing you from any split between who you are and how the world sees you or doesn't see you. We're releasing you from the energetic consequences of feeling overlooked, feeling spiritually out of alignment or disconnection from mission, suppression of voice, fire, creativity, or leadership energy, over reliance on external approval, under functioning in visibility, confidence, or directional flow, fatigue, spinal rigidity, upper back tension, crown pressure. So we're going to heal you from that now. Take a deep breath in and allow it. Super consciousness, it is commanded to take care of it. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And you just being witness to feel what you feel. We're healing the root cause of being overlooked. Breathing in and allowing these downloads to enter into your consciousness. I release the trauma of not being seen, recognized, or valued for who I truly am. Breathe. I release the imprint that I must shrink, hide, or earn my right to be visible. I clear the energy of being overlooked from my spine, crown, and cellular memory. I heal the belief that my worth depends on external attention or validation. So we're reclaiming your divine identity and visibility. I know how to fully embody my spiritual identity with strength and peace. I am safe to be seen for who I really am without fear, shame, or distortion. I allow my light to be visible without apology, proving, or shrinking. I activate the governing flow of divine purpose, confidence, and sovereignty within my spine. Take a deep breath in. I restore a full alignment between my crown and soul's truth. We're witnessing that for you now. I walk forward in life from divine clarity, centered direction, and inner knowing. Take a deep breath in. We're going to reclaim your essence wholeheartedly in totality, in pure presence. I am seen. I feel safe. I see myself. I see myself. I see myself. I see myself. I see myself clearly. I rise with strength, speak with clarity, and move with purpose. My light leads me. My spine holds me. My soul walks me forward. Take a deep breath in. Now, as you continue to relax and go deeper and deeper into presence, into restfulness, the last activation for the governing meridian, until next time, is pessimistic. We are healing this frequency within you in any timeline, ancestrally, historically, soulfully, past life, this life, in any trauma. We're going to go within and you're going to just connect with this frequency in order to acknowledge any part of you that is pessimistic in any context of pessimism. It could be business, it could be making money, whatever area you feel is ultra blocked. It could be the root cause of that pessimism. Only you know what this is relating to. So just allow yourself. It could be about true love, like pessimistic around true love. Could be pessimistic about the beauty of this world, that this is not heaven on earth, that we're not on heaven on earth, that earth is whatever judgment or pessimism that you have around that. And we're going to heal the pessimism. Okay. So allow me to give you the meridian massage. Maybe just activate another spinal flow, spinal rhythm. You might want to just move your body in intuitive movements just to activate the spine. Stretch. Okay, take a deep breath in. The root cause of pessimism in the governing vessel. Breathing in, breathing out. A loss of connection to your life force and trust in divine life flow. Can we teach you who you are without that? Can we release that for you? Where you're feeling as though life will fail you or that nothing good is sustainable. Can we teach you who you are without that? Can we teach you how to live without your crown closed or blocked, where there is a disconnection from source? Can we teach you how to live without that? Can we release you from feeling the presence can we release you from not feeling the presence of divine order? So that because you don't feel that, the mind sinks into cynicism, mistrust, or negative forecasting. And can we teach you how to live without that? So the governing meridian also governs the spinal light of vitality. And when depleted, it creates emotional heaviness, fear of collapse, and anticipation of disappointment. So, can we teach you who you are without energetic fatigue along the spine? Can we teach you how to live without suppression of your natural yang drive? Because the healthy yang gives you optimism, faith in movement, and trust in action. And if suppressed, the soul loses momentum and defaults into protective pessimism. So, can we teach you how to live without suppressing your healthy yang, your natural yang drive? We're going to release feelings that are of its root cause. I can't trust life to carry me. And we're recoding it. I can trust life to carry me. The universe won't support me. Recoding to the universe always supports me. It's safer to expect disappointment than to hope. Recoding that too. It is safe to expect the unexpected in the highest possible outcome. I feel safe in trusting the highest possible outcome to grace me now. There is no point in dreaming or aiming higher. Can we recode it to I will always dream and aim higher without expectation or attachment? I feel safe to dream and aim higher no matter what. Now we're going to heal the pessimism, closing your eyes. Now be in corpse pose, like you've had a yoga session, Shavasana. There's nothing you need to do. Just go into Shavasana, corpse pose, just switch off and receive. I release the fear that life will fail me. I restore my trust in the divine life force flowing through my spine, body, and destiny. I allow my life gate to radiate vitality, confidence, and purpose again. I trust the divine order unfolding in my life. I allow higher guidance to flow through me with clarity and ease. I open my crown to receive the support, direction, and love of source. I activate the yang vitality of my spine to carry me forward with hope and grounded action. I release the heaviness and stagnation along my governing vessel meridian. I embody joyful movement, confident direction, and trust in new beginnings. I am safe to live with an open heart and trust life's goodness. I embody sacred optimism rooted in divine strength, discernment, and inner knowing. I am rooted in divine life force. I walk in trust. I move forward with vitality, clarity, and hope. My spine is a river of light. My crown is open to the heavens. My path is blessed. Take a deep breath in and out. I'm going to finish this balance with 9 activations of embodiment. I want you to feel that you have now stepped into a new reality, a new self concept, self image, and a new perspective, view of life. I firmly speak up and stand my ground. I enjoy supporting myself. I feel supported in life. I freely let go of the past and move forward. I trust the process of life. I know life is for me. I stand straight and tall with love, feeling safe from the cosmic perspective of love. May the cosmic love rain on you now. May the cosmic love mist you now. May the cosmic love hug you now. I release all blame and accept the peacefulness and joy of life. I have peace, clarity, and serenity, relaxation in my nervous system. So, we have activated your governing meridian. Feel free to smell something to activate your brain, maybe an essential oil, maybe a plant, a flower. Feel free to listen to relaxation music to continue the theta brainwave that we've unlocked for you. Feel free to do some yoga back bends or any sort of spinal activation, opening up the spine. And allow yourself to set an intention to maintain a good posture, because it's in the good posture that confidence is walked and talked. And so I really see for you not only a beautiful posture, but also you practicing this good posture in early morning sun um, absorption. Maybe your homework for the next couple days could be you switching off from everything that is burdening you, that is heavy, that doesn't serve you mentally, emotionally, and letting the sun completely heal you, reset you. Breathe the sun in. The sun is the representation of who you are as pure source light. You are the sun. You generate your own light. You have everything that you need. You are self-sourced. Come back to the present moment and let your mind heal. And the way that you're going to let your mind heal is by moving your body and allowing deep trauma to release from your body through these downloads, through rest, through time. Give yourself time. Give yourself the time to be. So the next meridian, I'm going to muscle test for you, and then we're going to focus on specific frequencies, releasing the root cause. Can't wait for the next one. Lots of love. Sending you so much light. Pouring in the light. Pouring it in. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done.